is Timid Rat for CastCraFtAu, and this is game two. Game two of the best of three between KJay up here as the Terran, the red Terran in fact, and down here we have ForDarkness as the pink Protoss in the eastern side. So in the last game we saw a fair bit of cheese from ForDarkness. Didn't quite pull it off, but it was a very good try. Very prolonged trees. I don't think I've ever seen that prolonged trees without it actually working before. But KJay did come back and managed to sneak through into ForDarkness's base and take him down like that. If you do want to watch it, I'd suggest you do. It's got some very good Terran micro in there. If you're ever wondering how to micro as a Terran, should probably watch that game. Anyway, guys, this is Shattered Temple, very popular map on the ladder, the 1v1 ladder, of course. And yeah, not one of my favorites, but I do enjoy the map because it is nice and open. It's a good Zerg map. But it is one of those maps that are actually good for all round. It is kind of like a mirror version of Metalopolis with green instead of concrete. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens this game. We saw a bit of cheese last game, so we will see exactly what happens there. So ForDarkness, of course, down 1-0. KJay being up there. So what we're seeing so far is pretty standard. We're seeing just the two supply depots and the simple wall off with the barracks there. Pro's not going to be able to get in there at all. And just the gateway down, no block. And the pylon at the back here. Well, alright guys, so we've seen a few games from Pool E at the moment. There's a few other casts up, especially with Tony and ForDarkness. That is a really good game as well. A little bit of a surprise result there, but it's always good to have surprises in tournaments. Always works, and always good for the people watching. As you just see a mule dropping there, making sure it's perfect. Got our orbital command up. Just got an SCV doing laps around here. This is going to be going up the side, yep, just making sure there's no pylons up here, in case he wants to do a drop maybe he's just going to leave his SCV there for a bit of vision on the high ground. So we have 1-2, we have warp gate coming out, we have an extra command center going down here for KJay, doing a fast expand there, with just the 1 Rax and 1 gas. 1, 2, 3, nice little wall of Marines there. And we see the first Stalker coming out, so perhaps going for a bit of a walk. No, he's not going to see that sentry. That's not the sentry, sorry. Not going to be able to see that SCV up there in the corner. I think he's sending a Zealot. Wow, almost to his death, not quite. I just noticed over here he's got... Oh, look, he's doing a proxy gateway again. Over on the other side, so he's basically making a proxy base. 1, 2, we have 3, so it is going to be a 4 gate, but it's going to be a proxy 4 gate, proxy 3 gate. Not sure how you would say it, but look, he does have these two stalkers out, the Stalker and the Zealot out just for now, just to be doing a bit of harassment, check and see if he can peek in and see what's going on. Not going to be able to get too much, of course. Those Marines in the bunker are going to be absolutely fine with this amount of units. And what else do we see? We're probably going to put a pylon down around here. I'm not sure. But look, this... Whoa, a little bit of lag there. A little bit of server lag. Terrible Blizzard. We see a sentry coming out, going up to join them over here. Now let's see exactly what units we have. We have 4 Marines against a 1-1-1, if you want to call it anything. 1-1-1 from Protoss. 1 sentry, 1 Stalker, 1 Zealot. Anyway, back to concussive shells getting researched here. I guess he smells something coming since he's got that SCV in his base and he sees that, that's funny. He must have an expansion. If he doesn't see an expansion down here, he's probably going to go check the gold. If he doesn't have an expansion in the gold, then he can't check it out because he just gets destroyed by the Stalker. But he has to smell something's going wrong here. He's got, yeah, he does. He puts up the 3 racks there with an extra one. No, an extra engineering bay at the front there. He thinks possibly the DTs are coming, so he's going to get up those turrets and put them around the base just to make sure. But as he's going to see right now, he's going to find quite a lot of zealots and sentries coming out in front of him here. If he can get this bunker down, it's a very big one there. He needs to be able to snipe this. He needs to be able to snipe the SCV. Yes, he does get the SCV down before he can actually finish the bunker. Don't know if it's going to get finished. No, he hasn't got the SCV on it, so it doesn't get cancelled. So that was a bit of a loss. But he is forced to lift off this command center here, and I don't think he just doesn't have enough units. Yeah, he just doesn't have enough units to push with that. The early expand and the little tricky 4-gate proxy over here caught him by surprise. Unfortunately, it was all a bit too late before he actually got to find out. So that does tie up the series at 1-all. Of course, best of 3, so it becomes now a best of 1, an ace match, as you will, and it will be on Crevasse. So I'm going to head into that game now, and I'll see you there. Thanks, guys. It's been Timid Rat.